Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Berlin with 𝒊𝒓𝒏𝒈 Chiropractic. Today we want to invite you into our practice and into our office so you can see what your first visit would look like when bringing your newborn or your baby in to see us. The first thing we have you do when you set up an appointment in our office is we will send you digital paperwork. The paperwork can be filled out at home. We also do have some additional maybe child or baby paperwork and information that's not online that we can have you fill out once you're in the office. But once you're here, you'll be greeted at the front desk. We want obviously moms and children to be happy and comfortable in our office. We have a little kid area over here for the other children that may be here to play with a toy or to read a book, things like that. So we can, because obviously not always is it a first-time baby who has colic. As we move through the office, there's a lot of things that we aren't going to do with a baby, like take an x-ray. The exams are very focused, and so we typically won't do a traditional process like we would. But after you're done at the front desk and meeting the front desk staff, we'll invite you back to one of our adjusting rooms. We're going to stop here in room number 1. And in room number 1 here with the baby, so obviously with a colicky baby, or a fussy baby, right? Colic by definition is, right, there's not necessarily a list of symptoms or a specific condition. It can be caused by many different things. But what we do know is things that are stimulatory or irritating to a baby will typically contribute to worsening, right? Things like digestive issues, irritation to the stomach, right, gas, those types of things are common digestively, but sometimes it's just the baby hasn't adapted neurologically very well to its new environment, right? There's so much going on in our world that the babies are used to being in the womb, and so it can be a lot neurologically and they're not adapting. So there's many different causes. There can also be more serious things that we want to rule out, maybe like hernia, maybe even things like hair tourniquet syndrome, so different things like that we want to rule out. But we want to bring your baby and yourself into one of our adjusting rooms. This here is one of our pregnancy pillows, so we have moms lay down on the pregnancy pillow so they can get adjusted, but we actually like to lay babies in the pregnancy pillow so they don't move around too much. We usually lay their blanket down so it smells and feels like something that they're used to. Here we also have a couple of our adjusting instruments. So one of the most important things we like to do is measure the temperature in the upper neck. We know that the first 2 vertebrae in the upper neck actually surround the brainstem, and they have the greatest influence over part of the nervous system called the parasympathetic nervous system that has a calming effect not only on the baby as a whole, but also on the digestive system, which is one of the biggest influences in colic. So we take a measurement of the upper neck bilaterally to see how they're doing. These couple tools here, this is an activator. The activator does administer a thrust into the upper neck, very gentle, very safe. There's a tension setting on it. So we can use a baby setting on that very easy. And the last one here is a little headrest and headpiece. So we'll place this against and then we can use the headrest as just to easily move the child or baby's upper neck in that way. So again, with the colicky baby, get a case history. Right, when did this start? Is it particular times of day the baby's more fussy than others? Those are the types of things, and then work through chiropractically and neurologically, how do we influence the parasympathetic nervous system to create healing, to create balance within the system, and then also go through other factors that may be contributing, like stress at home, like anxiety, like sleeping position, digestive concerns. Are they breastfed or are they formula fed? Is maybe that causing? So there's no one specific cause of colic. But we want to work and kind of analyze what's going on in the family and the baby's life to really start making some changes and some calming things there. But one of the biggest things that we see is the upper neck. I can direct you to the poster here just a little bit, but there's a black on the poster this nerve that's black that exits the upper neck called the vagus nerve, and it tends to be the biggest issue with a colicky baby, that they get irritated. There's a bombardment of outside stress. And so again, trying to pinpoint it, and then also have a great influence on the nervous system of the baby to create a calming effect. So everything would be done in one room here. Once we're done doing that case history, an exam on the baby, and a specific adjustment, would walk you back up front. Again, let you check out at the front desk with our office staff, probably get you rescheduled for another adjustment and follow up, so we can follow up and see how your child did with the adjustment. So thank you for watching this video. We're looking forward, we love taking care of entire families, especially starting children off from the very beginning of life, day one, with a chiropractic adjustment, so their nervous system is tuned in to all the challenges and all the things that life has to throw at us. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you. You can click the button on our website to schedule that new patient appointment. We'll hope to see you soon.